Well, it's Monday, tough day. And Alex, how are you doing today?
I've been better. I started my cycle again today, and it doesn't even matter that it's been 3.5 years. It seems like, oh, we're gonna get a miracle this time, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Today's just one of those days where halfway through the day we were good, we were just lounging. We have so much to be thankful for.
And that's the thing, I haven't even been sad since she's been born. Not one cycle. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. And now, I don't know, for some reason this cycle, it felt like, maybe it could happen for us, and maybe it'll be a miracle, and I don't know, I just thought maybe it would be different, but it's not any different. And I think it was because it's our last cycle before we go to Dr. Hatch and maybe move forward with fertility stuff, but it's not that way.
It's definitely a bummer, but my role in this is to support and to encourage and to give Alex chocolate and just to make sure that we can be a family together. I think there's so many cycles that we had together in the early years of infertility that there was so much pain, like walking around and getting stuff done, and like, oh my gosh, that was like impossible.
I was devastated. I would physically be like, what do you call it? Like incapable of doing anything. I was like paralyzed. I just would just lay on the couch and just heave like sobs, and I just couldn't function, which isn't really healthy either, but I just somehow couldn't manage the idea that we wouldn't have children, and I wasn't ready for adoption yet. So in my mind, there was just no end in sight.
Today's one of those days where we're really bummed out, and it's discouraging and it's frustrating, but we're okay. We're being down. We're okay being frustrated. We're okay. We're okay with it being a letdown, right?
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Thank you, Dev, for making me feel better today.
Yeah. We know so many people out there struggle with infertility, and so we videotape this because there's no way in the world we could have videotaped this in the beginning of our journey. There's just no way.
Sometimes I wish we would have, and we didn't, and so there's like no way to look back other than memories, but we can't share it with anybody. It's just our memories that we can verbally tell you guys about, which potentially could be good enough, but I wish we could show you how we tried to cope.
Yeah. We've shown you guys kind of the few pictures that we do have of, the devastation and the sadness and the days of just pure crying on the floor, crying on the couch and frustrated. But, after 3 years, it's kind of time to share a story. We thought we were the only couple. It was so hard to not feel so isolated, so alone. And, yeah, we don't want you guys to feel alone. Take one day at a time and try not to go around the journey. Try not to go around the pain. Try to go through it. The more that you go through it, the more that you can find in it. But yeah, we tried to escape the pain for a long time, and it didn't really help. But the moment that we faced it and said, okay, this is it. We are the infertility couple, and it wasn't necessarily a label of negativity, but it was a label of honesty for us. Of, okay, we struggle with infertility. It doesn't define us. It's not who we are, but it certainly is the path and the journey that we're on. And so we're going to go through it, not around it.
I am not sad right now like I normally would be sad. Normally, before her, it was just utter
paralysis.
I can't even begin to try to explain how it feels. I think having hope is always a good thing to have, but it's hard because literally we have hope when everybody should look at our story and be like, you shouldn't have hope anymore. There's no way it's going to
Yeah.
happen. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
All right. See
Bye.
ya.